y'all know. Next topic. And my prayers, all my thought, all my love to everyone that's out there suffering, going through any type of hardship in Texas. I don't know if y'all are hip of what's going on, y'all. When I seen this video with Tammy Roman crying, oh my God. That shit broke my heart, y'all. Y'all check this out. Shout out to the Shade Room.
I'm sitting in my trailer, just trying to keep it together, because I know I gotta go and perform today. Like everything is okay. And everything I've been working so hard for to give my children just ripped away in an instant. And I know everybody is going through something. But I just wanted to offer prayers up for you and your situation, and sending love and light your way. And thank you to Elijah Cohen for coming into my trailer and praying for me and with me. And everybody just be strong. And to all my family and friends, Greta and Pat, looking out for the child, Jazz. And know that God makes no mistake. And whatever you're going through, it's a reason for this season. And just keep your head up. Continue to stay in prayer. And know that on the side, per usual, things will be greater. Anyway.
So this is what happens in Texas when the water freezes and you try to drip your faucets.
Alright, man, so I know y'all done seen all these updates talking about how bad Texas is, but y'all really don't understand. For one, if we look outside, they telling us don't go nowhere, because they don't have no fucking plows or nothing to, like, counteract this shit. That's one. For two, my fucking power is off. Like, it's freezing in this house. I got my kids in the crib with me. No power in the fucking microwave. Fucking cars are clever, because we can't go nowhere. That's not even the part that's really bothering me. The part that's bothering me is that they ordered our power to be off to conserve energy so we wouldn't have a larger power outage, which makes sense, but I feel like they should have just did it for commercial businesses that aren't like mandatory. Like, you know what I'm saying, some fast food places, just basically leave the grocery stores open. And this is the worst part right here. Like I said, I got my kids in the crib with me. This is the worst part right here. Look at the fucking temperature in my house, bro. This is what my shit was set at last night. That's what we went to sleep with. Alright, man, fuck.
Now that I have adequate cell phone service, I want to share this video with you that I took earlier today. It is now 11:11, and I want to show you what the winter storm did for me here in Texas. I've seen plenty of videos, individuals making fun of those of us who are in Texas. Well, as you can see, my apartment has now flooded. From what I understand, this is water coming from broken lines that lead to the fire sprinkler system. It is coming out of the vents. It's coming out of the ceiling fans, from the electrical outlets in the garage that is attached to the garage door opener, along with another bedroom that is located downstairs. We still do not have power at this moment, and so I am sitting in my car recording this video, trying to stay warm. And I also use medical equipment at night that I won't be able to use, so it's not all fun and games, and we're not snowflakes. Now that
All right, guys, we're here in Gator Country in Beaumont, Texas, and we don't go through this very much. You see this white crazy stuff on the ground? It's rough. This business goes through hurricanes and hard weather. We've done that. This is the worst that can happen to us, though. Here's what happens, though, to the American alligator. We can leave them outside because they're brilliant. They have figured out to go into a state of hibernation. On a regular warm day, this animal will have a heart rate of 55 beats per minute. Today, he's gone to a true hibernation to where his heart rate is down to 3 beats per minute. This is how they survive. They know it's going to freeze, so what they do, they poke their snouts through. They go into that hibernation so they can breathe. This is absolutely amazing. You see that, folks? He's alive. Is that not incredible? The American alligator is absolutely incredible. Come see us at Gator Country. This will all end, and we'll get back to crawfish nights in 2 weeks.
Number one, my heart goes out to every last person that lives in Texas right now that's going through some hardship. I understand that Texas is not meant for what we go through up here in the East Coast. Like up north where I live, we deal with winter all the time, but it's not, because I've gone to Texas in the middle of like February and March, and it's like 70 degrees in Texas. You know, like you can legitimately put on some shorts and walk around like it's summertime. So this is like not normal. Imagine living in a state where I'm not used to that type of weather. My home structure is not used and built for that type of weather. Can you imagine all of the power going out and then you have your roof leaking and no heat in your house? Did y'all see the ice? Like, oh. Y'all, I am just flabbergasted. That is some scary shit. If the whole freaking house, like their beds and everything is like with ice and water and they don't even have any place to sit down, or just like, oh my God, they said people are almost dying in cars or have died in cars. Just trying to stay warm. Oh my God, because carbon monoxide. Y'all, please keep Texas in prayer. Please keep Texas in prayer. That is scary. And then can you believe that the Breakfast Club reported that their mayor was basically like, fuck them, y'all survive on your own, don't be coming to me for no assistance. What? Like, what type of evil?
Texas, Tim Boyd, the mayor, had this to say. Let's go to KRBC, NBC9 for the report, please.
The strong will survive and the weak will perish. Harsh words from Colorado City Mayor Tim Boyd as residents continue to fight the cold. Mitchell County Judge Mark Merrill says the area has been struggling to keep water and some electricity on since Monday. And as many in the county look for help, Colorado City's mayor says don't look to him, quoting, "It's not the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this. Sink or swim, it's your choice." Colorado City's mayor has resigned, but others say the city is still working to step up and keep residents warm during the storm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That news report didn't, it didn't give what Tim Boyd wrote any real justice. Like, they really watered what he said down. Let me read it for you, okay? This is Tim.
You don't call your own residents weak and lazy and weak will perish. Like, what? That sound... Alright, that sound like some old Lex Luthor, fucking Ultron, Infinity Stone, Avenger, trying to wipe out the whole world type of shit to me, bitch. He don't need to be nobody. What is he talking about? He sound like the old big head ass nigga from the Avengers about the Infinity Wars. You know, he ain't sound like him, like about wiping half of the world out. I don't. But it's something about these fucking movies, and then that fucking boy putting that fucking stone in the middle of his head, and then the way, like, I don't know, but like, I'm so sorry, y'all, but it is like they be telling us something in these motherfucking movies or something. I don't know, y'all. And then Charlemagne said something when he did his report on the mayor and said that this ain't Infinity Wars. He legitimately said that this. Y'all listen to the rest of Charlemagne. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. Thank you so much. Fair use. Please don't flag me. Thank you. To hear Charlemagne read verbatim what this man really said, because like Charlemagne said, they fluffed it and whitewashed it down to make it sound not so bad for the media. What this man really said is horrible, and it's scary that some idiot like that is in charge of a whole fucking county. People are suffering, they're cold, they're hungry, they don't have no water, there are children out there, and it's not just Democrats, it's Republicans out there too. Okay, when natural disasters come, they don't care about your money, they don't care about your fame, they don't care about your status in the world. Do you understand? Like, people are fucking evil. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I just had to get that out.
Boyd wrote any real justice. Like, they really watered what he said down. Let me read it for you, okay? This is Tim Boyd verbatim, raw. I'm not putting no sauce on this. I will read you Tim Boyd's whole statement in full. Let me hurt some feelings while I have a minute. No one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this. Sink or swim is your choice. The city and county, along with power providers or any other service, owes you nothing, in capital letters. I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout with an exclamation mark. If you don't have electricity, you step up and come up with a game plan to keep your family warm and safe. If you have no water, you deal without and think outside of the box to survive and supply water to your family. If you are sitting at home in the cold because you have no power and are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're lazy, it's a direct result of your raising. Only the strong will survive and the weak will perish. Folks, God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this. This is sadly a product of a socialist government where they feed people to believe that the few will work and others will become dependent for handouts. Am I sorry that you have been dealing without electricity and water? Yes, I can't tell, Tim, but I'll be damned if I'm going to provide for anyone that is capable of doing it themselves. We have lost sight of those in need and those that take advantage of the system and mesh them into one group. Bottom line, quit crying and looking for a handout. Get off your ass and take care of your own family. End quote.
A direct result in your raising is saying that you're lazy. If you're in a situation, and that was a white woman whose house had that ice from the ceiling to the sink all the way through the floor. That was a white woman. Her whole fucking house. Like, how dare. I'm disgusted, and you guys, we gotta pay more attention to the people that we put in office. How fucking dare. I'm sorry, I am like literally, I just had to watch that statement back again. I'm literally, absolutely no one deserves to sit there and be in a situation like that. Now, if the government is just in a situation where you are not capable and you do not have the ability, know-with-all, or the resources to handle this situation and to give people the stuff that they need to get the power back on, whatever it is, just say that so people can help you. Do not sit there and berate and disrespect your own fucking citizens, your own people, and call them fucking lazy because they don't know what the fuck to do. Your dumbass, I swear, how dare. How fucking dare. He is giving me one of them rednecks that ran up in the capital T's. He is giving me that, y'all. I am so the fuck sorry. He don't give a fuck about his own fucking people. Oh, Dios mío. I digress. I gotta let it go. But it hurts me. That's giving me Katrina. That's giving me Katrina. Shows you what we fighting. So I want everybody, it don't matter what race, creed, what gender, sexuality, sexual preference the fuck you are. Okay? I need you to think about what we seen happen up at that goddamn Capitol. That motherfucker right there that just said he didn't give a fuck about his own citizens, called them motherfucking lazy. Those are the type of idiots that we are dealing with that ran up in that motherfucking Capitol. The fucking Trump is got some. Them motherfuckers don't care about nobody. So don't think just because you are the same race as them, if you ain't the same class, you ain't a fucking citizen that they are worried about. And we gotta stick together, because them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us. There, and I wonder, do those people who really ran up in that goddamn Capitol behind Trump, if you are not in the same class weight as him, you are just a fucking minion. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. And if there's any one of them people that ran up in that goddamn Capitol that's down there in Texas, you see what your mayor thinks about you, who has the same motherfucking mindset as Trump motherfucking ass. He don't give a fuck about you. I break this down to no politics just because Texas is a fucking red state, but I'm just saying, this is sad. My heart goes out to Texas. Y'all make sure that y'all pray for them if there's anybody down there that y'all know. Okay? Y'all make sure that y'all call them and check up on y'all people, okay? Because these people evil. Okay? I love you. Love yourself. And again, the same way we ain't asked for this coronavirus to happen. It's just like saying a whole bunch of people that lost their jobs to coronavirus and that is unemployed right now, that we're lazy. Most of us cannot work right now because the schools and daycares and shit still shut the fuck down. I have applied for thousands of jobs. Do you know, if I applied for 10 jobs in one day, 2, if not 3 of them are going to come back within the next couple of weeks trying to say that they've closed the position. I applied for a few federal government jobs and they're saying that they're temporarily closing the position and they're still going to keep you in consideration for whenever they open it back up. When natural disasters and things that are completely outside of our fucking control happen, the audacity to sit there and disrespect those people who did not ask for something like that to happen. The audacity. Y'all, we got to keep each other in prayer. No matter, again, of the race, gender, creed, sexuality, sexual preference, I don't care. We're humans. We're humans. You mean to really tell me because people in the lower class than you and they down there suffering and you ain't being affected by it, that you don't care? Give a fuck if they look like me or if they didn't. You don't care? And that shit's giving me fucking Katrina. It's giving me Katrina. Y'all, I gotta go. Y'all stay in prayer. Stay in peace.